Hello my loves, so the things you're going to need to make this flower crown are scissors, flowers, garden wire, garden tape, a headband, hot glue gun, glue sticks for the glue gun, and ribbon is completely optional. I also forgot to add wire cutters in here, and everything you can get at Dollar Tree, even a glue gun and glue sticks you can find at Dollar Tree as well. So the first step is going to be to take the wire and measure it around your head. You want to make sure that you have excess though, because you're going to end up twisting the ends together and you don't want it to be too tight or too loose. Then you're going to take two other strands and make it even so that you have 3 even strands. This next step, I recommend you finding someone to help you out. You want to get someone to hold the other end because we're going to braid the 3 strands together. I find that this is even difficult even if you had thicker wire as well. So now that we're towards the bottom, you just want to kind of keep continuing to braid to the bottom as far as you can. Then you're going to take the entire wire and you're going to measure it around your head. Again, remember that you want to make it so that it's not too tight and not too loose. And as soon as you do that, you're going to kind of hold the place where it fits perfectly. And then you're just going to twist those ends together. It might help to grab some pliers or something so that you can kind of pinch the ends down. You just want to make sure that the ends aren't poking up and stabbing you in the head or anything like that. Next, you're going to go ahead and grab the garden tape. So what this is used for right here is just to make sure that, again, you're not being poked in the back of the head. And this kind of just adds like a soft sort of padding to where we twisted the ends together. So you want to make sure that you're pinching as you're wrapping so that you create a firm padding and so that it doesn't unravel or become loose as you go. So now that we're pretty much at the end of the tape, what you want to do next is take a little bit of hot glue and put it like a drop and then pinch it together. Be careful because it is hot. But yeah, this is just so it doesn't fall apart. So now this is where the ribbon becomes optional. Because the wire is so thin, the flowers won't be able to stick on it. So you can either take the ribbon and wrap it around the base of the crown, or you can do what I'm doing and just take the garden tape and wrap it around. I feel like the garden tape is a lot easier. It is very tacky, but the tackiness does go away. So now at this point you just want to cut the end of the tape off and then finish wrapping it around, and kind of like what we did in the beginning, once you get to the end you're just going to take a little bit of hot glue and add just a drop and then pinch everything together. Now that your base is done, you just want to set it to the side and grab your flowers. You can choose whichever flowers you want. You can add different colors, different sizes, whatever you want. So basically you're going to pull them off of the stem and you'll see the little like stem part sort of sticking out there, that thick part. You just want to cut that off. You want your flower to be flat at the bottom so that it will be able to stick to the base of your crown. Now you're just going to go ahead and do that with the rest of the little flower petals that you have. So after you have all your little flower petals cut at the bottom, you're going to take your base, and if you have different sizes or different colors, I recommend sort of putting them around the crown to see how you want them. But if they're all the same size and same color, then you're just basically going to put some glue on the bottom of the flower, and you're going to kind of pinch it against the stem. Again, this is very hot. My fingers are kind of already used to it, but if you're not, or if you're not old enough, get an adult to help you, please. But yeah, you just basically want to take the flowers and pinch it against the base of your crown. I went ahead and just took 2 normal flowers, and then these flowers also came with some that had leaves. So I did 2 normal and then 1 with the leaf. So basically that's it for the flower crown. If you see any like empty spaces, you can fill it in with more flowers or leaves, whatever you choose. A lot of this is really repetitive, and so that is why this is so easy to make. So now we're going to get into the headband flower crown. Now the headband flower crown is so easy. First, all you want to do is measure where the top of your ears are after you put the headband on. And then you're going to grab a flower and you're going to stick it there to kind of sort of be your starting point. Now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Since I'm using 2 different flower colors here, I'm going to put the blue on the other side, and that'll be the ending point. From this point, you're basically going to do what you did with the normal flower crown, and you're going to take the flower petals, put some glue on the bottom of it, and then place it on the headband. Now, when you guys choose a headband, I highly recommend you choosing a thicker headband so that this way the flowers can kind of have some space to hold on to. You don't want it too thin, otherwise the flowers may not stick on as well. You don't want it too big because you might have extra space. So I'm just taking 1 purple flower, 1 blue flower, and just going back and forth with them. So that's basically it, loves. As you can see, this was super easy, super inexpensive. Like I said, everything, literally including the headbands and everything, can be found at the dollar store. And you can change it up by changing different sizes of flowers, different colors. You can add leaves like I'm showing you here. But yeah, this is perfect for spring and just for anything else that you want to make it for. And you can make it your own, and that's what's the best about doing this. Thanks so much for watching, loves. Don't forget to like this video and comment down below what other DIYs you want me to do. And subscribe if you haven't already. Bye, loves.